Mr. Bass here. Today I'm going to talk about B.A.S.S, the Bass Master Organization. And what is B.A.S.S? They are the premier fishing tournament organization in the world, bass fishing tournament organization. They've been around a really long time. They have the infamous Bass Masters Classic, which is the world's premier Super Bowl tournament of fishing, and it's awesome. It's incredible every year. And it's a great organization for a lot of reasons, but should you join? And if so, why? I thought I would just talk about that a little bit. Just a quick video. If you already know this, you already decided, you're already a member, just say goodbye, because that's all I'm going to talk about today. But what does a B.A.S.S provide? The first is they give you a vehicle where you can go and compete at a high level in bass fishing tournaments. And they have quite a few organizations or quite a few ways for you to do that. They've got what they call the Junior Bass Masters. They've got high school circuits and high school teams that you can get involved in at the high school level. Then at the college level, you can get into the college fishing circuit. If you're not in school, you can join a bass club as part of the Bass Nation. And you get to meet a lot of great people. You get to fish a lot of local club tournaments, and then you can also possibly qualify to fish some bigger tournaments that ultimately might even get you into a professional fishing career, which a lot of guys are interested in. Then on the professional side, or the sporting side, once you get out of college, you can fish the B.A.S.S Open Series, which is just anybody, if you've got the money, can go and sign up, and you can either fish as a co-angler or as a pro fisherman. And then at some point, you could even work your way up and qualify to fish on the professional side, the Elite Series. But the old average Joe, why would you want to join Bassmaster or B.A.S.S? B.A.S.S is a tournament organization. They also would say that they are a conservation organization as well, that they do a lot to forward the preservation and the conservation of freshwater fishing, particularly bass fishing. And they have done a lot of things. They've been a part of some innovative things in regards to how to handle fish, how to care for fish, boating and live wells, and they've been a part of the history of the bass fishing world for a really long time. So what do you get if you join? What's it cost to join? Let me tell you that first. A one-year membership right now costs $15. They claim that it's regularly $30. I don't know if I've ever paid $30. I sign up for it every year, and it's usually around the $15 to $25 range, I believe. This year I paid $15. You can also buy a 5-year membership, which they say is $150 normally. Right now, in July of 2020, they're charging $100 for a 5-year membership. And for a lifetime membership, normally $600, they're charging $500 for a lifetime membership now. So if you want to pay that $500 up front, you never have to sign up again. So if you knew you were going to live a really long time and fish a really long time and be a part of B.A.S.S tournaments for a really long time, maybe you want to pay that $500. But even me, I've been probably an active member of B.A.S.S for about 10 years now. That's $150 total for the last 10 years. So I've got quite a few more years, 25 plus years, before I would hit that lifetime level. And 20, 25 years from now, I'll really still be fishing tournaments. I don't know. So you just kind of got to gauge it that way. Now, if you're Canadian, it costs you a little more. They just do a yearly membership, $27.95. And if you're international fishermen outside of Canada or the U.S., it's going to cost you $49.95 a year. What do you get for the membership? One, it gives you the ability to fish all those tournaments that I talked about. It also gives you the ability to be part of the Bass Nation. You also get a copy of this Bass Master magazine every month. and you also have access to 10 years worth of archives, of the Bassmaster archives. And the Bassmaster magazine is excellent. I love it. There's a ton of great information in this magazine. There's a ton of great tips about how to fish certain techniques. You get to learn a lot about the pros and the pro fishing world, and they're just great magazines. So in some ways, a normal magazine subscription, although magazine subscriptions are kind of outdated, but you'll pay anywhere from $8 probably to $30 a year for a typical magazine subscription. So even if you join B.A.S.S. just for the magazine, $15 a year still is not a bad deal, just a little over $1 a month. You also get member discounts, which to me seem, so what, to tell you the truth, because there are discounts on car rentals or car insurance, things like that, which to me probably wouldn't be worth the membership, but maybe for some people they would care about that. So you're also eligible for sweepstakes or monthly prize entries, and they'll have these deals where enter to fish with KVD right here, KVD for a day. Although KVD is technically not part of B.A.S.S. now. So why am I a member of B.A.S.S? It's because of the tournament experience. I want to fish the B.A.S.S tournaments. They got the kayak series now. They've got the opens I like to fish. And I also like to be part of a bass club. So for me, it's definitely worth that money. So if you sign up, they also send you this. When I renewed, they just sent me this. And they say you get all these goodies. And if you sign up for the year-long or the 5-year or the lifetime, you get a lot more gifts and prizes and stuff. But I thought I'd just show you, for the $15, what they send you. First, they send you a DVD, Big Bass Best Catches this year. And these DVDs are usually pretty good. The problem is, how many of us have DVD players anymore? I don't know if I even have one. But they give you some pretty good baits. Berkeley Power Bait, Papa Pit Boss. That's great. This is probably $6, $7. A Booyah Popper, the Prank. Kind of cool. A Booyah Frog. This is the Toad Runner in Night Train. So this is a hollow-bodied frog with a flapping tail on it. They give you some line. This is 14-pound mono, it looks like. These are hot new crankbaits, the Berkeley Digger. So I like those. I'm glad I got that. And then here's a Bandit BDT 200 crankbait. And then they send you this thing. Don't think it's changed. I think it's the same book they send every year. It's still got some good stuff in it. And then you get a really lame B.A.S.S hat, just like this hat I have. These are super cheap, poor quality hats. There's no question about it. We wear these on the tournaments, and they make you wear one of these or something with a logo on it. And I don't know why, but B.A.S.S just can't spend money on good, decent hats. It's one of my gripes about them. But look at all these baits. Even if for $15, this is way more than $15 worth of lures. Financially, you can't go wrong joining B.A.S.S. And I think it's worth supporting B.A.S.S. even if you're not fishing tournaments. They're a great tournament organization. They do a lot of great things for the average angler, and they do a ton of great things if you want to become a professional or if you just love competing in tournaments. So I would recommend, they also give you this little bag. It's a crappy little bag, to tell you the truth, but it's got a logo, a Bass logo on there. In any case, it's worth the money, and I would really recommend that you join. It's your life. Do what you want. But that's kind of the lowdown of what B.A.S.S is and what it takes to join, and kind of some of the goodies if you do join. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and share. I would greatly appreciate it. A subscription would be awesome too. Until next time, this is Mr. B.A.S S. Happy fishing.